Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you are doing great this afternoon. Today we'll be looking at the types of cell as well as the cell organelles. So the two major types of cell we'll be talking about today is the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. What are prokaryotic cells? These are cells that have no membrane, they have no nucleus, and definitely they cannot be able to carry out the process of carrying hereditary information from one generation to another. So you all know that nucleus contains DNA and as well as houses the chromosomes, which carries hereditary information. So these cells do not have nucleus and do not have cell membrane. Examples of these cells are bacteria. Bacteria are unicellular organisms, but they tend to multiply in living organisms. So when one bacterial cell gets into the organs of any organism, they tend to multiply in thousands or in millions. Bacteria are harmful, though we have some of the bacteria that are useful. We have some bacteria that are used in the making of bread or any other baking substance. Examples of those bacteria are yeast. Now we'll be looking at the other type of cell, which is known as eukaryotic bacteria, eukaryotic cells. These are cells that has a nuclear membrane. They have a cell membrane, they have a nuclear membrane, and therefore they can be able to carry out the function of hereditary and genetics information. Examples of these cells are found in the human beings, the animals, and the plant cells. These are wide ranges of cells, and we can likely classify them as multicellular cells or found in multicellular organisms. So majority of the cell organelles we can find there, we have number one is the nucleus. What is the function of the nucleus? The nucleus contains the DNA, which carries hereditary information, which is passed on from one generation to another, be it in humans, in animals, or in plants. Number two we'll be looking at is mitochondria. What is the function of the mitochondria? The mitochondria is acting as the powerhouse of the cell. That is where life activities take place. Activities that has to do with the release of energy, such as respiration, such as anything that has to do with the release of energy. Number three we'll be looking at is the Golgi body. The Golgi body is acting as what? The rigid structure, which is helping to maintain the solidification or the strength or the capacity in which the cell can be able to hold itself. We have the endoplasmic reticulum, which is responsible for protein synthesis. We have the chloroplast. The chloroplast is found in the plant cell. You know, we have the difference between an animal cell and the plant cell. You will also see the pictures or the videos ahead of this video I am making presently. The plant cells contains chloroplast. What is the function of this chloroplast? The chloroplast contains chlorophyll, which enables photosynthesis to take place in every green